This is how I like to do my schnitzel. So it's gonna be Parmesan crumbed. It's a little bit different. I like to think it's got, it's full of flavour. It's a little bit more healthy. It's got heaps of herbs. It's got thyme and parsley. It's got lemon rind through it in the crumbing mix. So when you fry that off, all that flavour comes through. It's not bland. It's going to be awesome. But this is my take on chicken schnitzel. First step will be making our crumbing mix. We're just going to throw it straight in a bowl. So you use equal parts corn or breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese. Into that, we're going to add our herbs. So we've got some parsley here. Just going to chop it, stalks and all, nice and fine. Same with the mint. Thyme leaves. We're just going to add some lemon rind as well.
How much? The whole thing, or?
Yeah, we'll add the whole lemon. So grab a spoon, give that a mix, and that's our crumbing mix all finished. You just know that's going to taste good. Do you know what I mean? You know that's going to scream summer. You know that's going to be epic next to the beach. So chicken breast, we filleted these, we took them off. Just going to butterfly these breasts, so you're just going to, with a sharp knife, all the way through, you're just going to open it up. So that's what you're after. So it's 1, 2, butterfly them open. And then what I'd like to do is, I like to grab a Ziploc bag, open them up, pop your chook in there, just like so. Just give them a nice little beat, flatten them out. If you've got a meat mallet, or a rolling pin, you can use that, but to be honest, chicken breast is so soft and I'm so tough, you just use a fist.
How flat is that? Like how thick, I mean?
It's probably, a centimetre, just under a centimetre thick. I mean, you want it thin, but you don't want it, paper thin. Otherwise, you don't want to be eating a wafer, you want to realise it's still chicken. Okay, so if you haven't crumbed stuff before, you need your crumb, flour, eggs. So you're just going to flour your chicken. Just give them a little dust. And from there to your egg wash. And then onto your crumbs, and then just give them a good turn. Look at that.
That looks awesome.
How awesome does that look? So you get your Parmesan cheese that's going to melt. It's going to be a little bit rich, a little bit creamy, and then you've got the acid, from the rind and the beautiful fresh herbs going to cut through it. So, it's all about balance. Warm pan, olive oil, and like any other chicken schnitzel, you're just going to fry it off, making sure it's cooked nice and golden brown. And that's why it's important that's why we beat out our chicken. 1, to tenderise it, and 2, to make sure that we can just cook it in the pan, and when it's golden brown and beautiful on each side, the chicken's cooked all the way through. So just make sure the oil's coating the pan, and that's what you're after. So you want it nice and golden. You see it's starting to colour up. The Parmesan cheese is bringing everything together. The herbs are starting to crisp up. The hot oil smells off the hook. You know what, and you can do 5, 6 of these, eat 2 for dinner or lunch, put them in the fridge, make an awesome chicken snitty sandwich the next day, and you fold it away from you. Alright, so that's definitely ready.
How long has that been in there for? 3 minutes each side? 4 minutes?
Yeah, probably maybe 10 minutes at the most all up, depending how thick your chicken is. What we're going to do is, we're going to make a super simple, wicked little cherry tomato and basil salad to go on the base. It's going to be dressed with a little bit of red wine vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, and the olive oil and the acid from the vinegar is going to sort of cut through that Parmesan cheese and be a really nice balance with the schnitzel. Slice it down. All right, guys, so that's it. It's my corn, Parmesan, mixed herb and lemon crumbed chicken schnitzel. It's got a really nice light, fresh salad underneath it. It's so tasty. Make sure you give this recipe a try, you won't regret it. Make sure you subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, stalk us on all the other sort of outlets, and we'll see you next week.
Oh, yeah.